Hello everybody and welcome to the Tullyallen Karting Championship Round 5 in Athboy, County Meath. Thank you very much to Tullyallen Karting Club, to Athboy for such a great run event. Ran very smooth throughout the entire day. Special thanks to Aidan Collins, who was my race engineer for the day. Also we worked together on cutting down my times along with my good friend Aaron Cochran. We kind of just we were working on my lines and the best way to approach the track that I can get around it faster and get on the podium. I worked in the first race, but only because 171 had a little bit of an incident with something, I've no idea. But we have up now is the practice and heat 1. I come P3 in it. I start P1. The whole day, lads, was a great day. There's some great footage. Can't wait to get into it, and let's do it now. Sure, let's test the transponder out for the entire morning. Just for the day, like. So here we are. We went out on slicks, thinking that it wasn't going to rain, and it rained a little bit, alright. So there we go, there's the start of the rain. So Stephen O'Keefe is 171. He came third overall on the day now. He did drop out of this race, or he did finish, or I don't know what happened actually. So we're just going around the track. I've learned a lot of the lines, say more so from looking back at my footage, and try to just use them. Works a bit, I start pushing and I have a nice little spin. But that was some great racing. The only one of us that went out on wets was Jonny Davey. He goes up the inside of me here now. There he is now, powering through. Pull on out of that corner, you choo-choo train. So yeah, we're just fighting for grip, having a bit of a laugh because we're not going to go grass cutting today, we hope. Let's see, we do though. That corner is a bitch. So yeah, somebody else overtakes us in a second or so, but staying out wide here. There's Simon Bowhan, number 27. He won the entire event, so trying to stay out wide there, and I sit with him. I tried to follow his lines as well because he's very quick, but look at him, he just pulled away like even quicker than Johnny did, and him on slicks. It's crazy. So on this cup, see, I'm in there, like I'm trying to get through as a straight line. That's one of the things we were working on. Now I did find I turn in too early on this corner a lot throughout the day, and it messes my lines up here. But I did get these lines a lot better in the final. It was great now. Look, lads, just spinning. It's class, like loving it in the wet in this card. Like it's great fun. We're pushing as well, like it's savage. Trying to get the power down as quick as we can to get out of that corner. Should have been trying to put more power down there, I feel, but it's only a test. See how the track is, see how the kart is. I did put the new steering column. We're hopping across that and we spin. Oh, that's the spin. Look at him, tries to go. You think you're gonna get out of that, you fat bitch? Come on. There we go, there's one of the lads as well. There's Pat Walsh, 169. Can't say who they were, to be fair. Unless one of them was Stephen O'Keefe. There we go, we'll go back on it. Get that, there's Aoife Ryan. We got the rip protector back in, thank God, because I didn't even fully recover from the last day. I just put on my big boy pants and said, fuck it. So we start to push even more now, even with that spin. I got more confident the track isn't that wet, it's still dry. So I get this corner a lot better through the day, and I was working on it in this practice session just to keep tight to that side and kiss the little curb a little bit to the last 2 or 3 coloured patches on the concrete, you might say. Got my fastest lap out here as well today. I got a 43.2, I think it was, even though it's not a rocket ship going around, it's still. There we go, got around that corner, thank God, you talkie. Stay out wide. No, you've gone in. The Ashford's getting dry, isn't it? I couldn't get the chicane perfect. I just couldn't, and then I was always turning in too soon there, and I found that I was probably about 2 foot too soon. On a sit there, yeah, we were going out wide as wide can be there. We were going, like, we were looking for a canoe, like, get the paddles out, lads. It's a boat we're driving. Yeah, we're just coming in now, checking our weight. I weighed in at 181.5 throughout the day with a full tank, or half a tank, say. So I started the race with a full tank and came down to half a tank, and I was just 1.5 kilos over. Good bit of fun. My mission, as Aidan said going out, was don't spin. I spun. Bit of a crack though. We were pushing a little bit, like, you know. And I actually lost brakes through this race. I had no brakes, that's right. Of course he says it now. But no, I didn't have any brakes. Tried our best with what brakes I had. Now, probably would have still spun and all. There's Johnny. Other man, Johnny. Thank you very, very much to Jonny Davey as well, who actually gave me a lend of tyres for the entire day. A lend, I just got them. So, here we are now. We're going out in the formation laps. And we're starting P1. The first time I've started P1 in this track. I have started P1 before in White River. So we're just holding up the pack. And warm up lap, it was only half a lap. And I also missed the start, I forgot to put it on. So we're just holding up the lads here, trying to keep it on the edge. Foot down, let's go lads, let's go. Into the first corner. And she kicks out. Go on down, hold it tight. There you go, but should have been putting the power down. You took the first corner wrong. Should try to be defensive. And up the inside goes. He took it too wide, yeah, up the inside. And we tried to go over him. That's Simon Bowhan, so we're trying to go up the inside and he just pushes me a little bit. Like, I just knew I wasn't going to get around him and stopped in time, so I just jam on and started to spin out. Yeah, so just like working on the lines here, even though we're trying to push. There's Jonny Davey. Do you know what happened? He gave me slow tyres. Oh my god, man. Give us a lend of yours, will you? Yeah, anyway, we're going to go flat to the pan here into Tom, and we should be out a little bit. Look, see, look, it says enough. You didn't have to say anything. You're just fighting too much. Like, look at the steering input. But yeah, we're going better anyway. I'd like to think, even though we're a little bit all over the place, but we're trying to be a bit defensive. Because I know the boys are going to get the flap up. So I know the boys are just behind us anyway, because I am holding them up. Just trying to get the heat into the tyres as well, like, because we didn't really get enough of a lap to get them warm enough. So there you go. Across that rumble strip now, an awful lot more today. Taking this corner tight now. We should be out to the right a little bit more. Cut across, and we're just trying to get the left wheel over the pothole and just trying to get it as straight as we can. But look at how far the boys are turning ahead, like. We're powering down. Not letting off, even though you were a bit slidey. Braking a bit too early, or getting off the gas a bit too early. Get a bit wider there and you'd be alright. You'd be powering on a bit better. Started to take this corner here more flat and braking really late into this. You'll see I kind of go off grass cutting. Putting the power down a bit too late, way too late, a bit too late. There goes Jack McCormack. He was in the tent with us. Jack, unfortunately, I don't know, can't remember what he said happened to him. Oh, that's right, the cable came loose on his starter button or something. Couldn't get power going till it was coming and going. So that's one lad out of the race. So unfortunately there was only 6 in the race. So Jack then, that's only 5. And Stephen O'Keefe had got problems. So it was kind of just me kind of hold off Pat Walsh more so. And Pat was flying. Pat was flying, lads. Chap was singing Born to be Wild when he was driving, and he had to have been flying. So consistent. taking that turn 2 way too wide there. I should be going straight across that curve nearly, I'd say. But we got the brakes sorted. I know I said I hadn't got brakes, but I got the brakes sorted during the break up to Heat 1. His cart is going away now to get sorted, fading Tullyallen T-Sport, I hope, in the next week. And let's get it back and be running a bit better. Brakes need to be sorted in it, and a few things need to be sorted. We did get the new steering column in, and we did get the new track rod and spindle on it, and we're having a bit of trouble with the steering column. It kept coming loose, and there was no problem, and then we couldn't get the bolt to tighten up. Don't know what was going on. So we're flying here anyway. We're still in P3, even though the boys are tearing off. Like, so I didn't know about Stephen. I kind of knew that it was Pat. Definitely was behind me. So I wasn't 100%. And I was just trying to work on my lines, but also being defensive because I know I was a little bit slower. But I was picking it up as it was going on. We just get better around the place now. I was a lot more comfortable in the car towards the end of the day. Started to sit a bit better. Like, see that the concrete kind of strip, you might say, in the middle there, like that bit there, the white patch. I should be following that all day. Taking that corner, but I find I get a good bit of time on that corner, even though I'm still slow on it. It's mad, like. And I was working on going flat around that corner. In Heat 2 we really started to nail this down, and unfortunately we only got 5th, but got held up by Jack. Oh, we'll get into Heat 2, lads. That's a different kettle of fish. That was an incredible race. Couldn't tell you how many laps are in, but I know we're nearing the end anyway. We have to be. It's only an 8-minute race, so we're still fighting with it. We're still fighting too much with it. Going to run into the grass there. Now, thankfully, we didn't spin on this this outing, and took it home in one piece, and there was no problems. Just tightened up a lot of stuff and worked on a bit of stuff. Made sure the brakes were working. Getting across that rumble strip is just getting me so much faster. Need to take the chicane a bit better. Not even better. Like, that wasn't bad. Just didn't put the power down in time. There's the boys there behind us, or in front of us. That could have been Stephen in fairness. Don't know what was up in his head. So I don't know, I came off and come on there, like, as you're listening you can hear it, like, why did I come off? But it's easy to say it when you're looking at a video and all, because it's intense, lads, and you get thrown around and you have to be comfortable and control of it. It's tough. Here we are in the last lap, still in P3. Comfortably in P3 you might say, but still a little bit of work to be done, and a little bit meaning a lot. We're losing a little bit of time now. And here comes the rain as well. We just got in just in time. But I wouldn't have minded it if it had came a little bit earlier in the race. You just never know what might have happened. You just never know. There we go. We take the checker flag. Hand up in the air. Buzzing with life. Delighted with life. It's a great. It was a great feeling, lads. But now, finger up in the air. Wave around like you just don't care. Hey. So. Now we're just getting the bumper check, and this guy. Look, no. Yeah, go on ahead. There's no bumper, like, there's no drawn bumper now, and didn't fix the bumper at all day. Now we're just going to get weighed in at 181, buzzing. So had a bit of a problem there with that guy marking it as a drop bumper penalty, so it means I would have finished in 4th. So so then we just we went and we just disputed it and all with the marshals, that we didn't have the drop nose, and then it ended up working itself out that we got better position in the final. This I didn't see it until the grid went up just prior to the final, so we disputed it and we just tried to get our correct position, even though it might not have done me any benefit. The points are always nice, like, you know. So that's it for round 5, heat 1. I will be uploading heat 2 and the final in the next video. Yes, so I'll talk to you in the next one, lads. Enjoy, have a great one.